And we are live once again at the Is Your Six Covered Bat Cave. Appreciate it. We'll have some fun here. Man, I tell you what, I've been looking on Instagram. I've been looking on Facebook. Just bored like everybody else. Kids are all at home for 2 weeks. So depending on what location or county, country, whatever you live in, it's going to be a little bit different than everybody else. But it's pretty amazing. The hysteria, the hype, the people being prepared and unprepared, is I think a lot of people made fun of a lot of people when they were out years ago prepping up for whatever the case was, or whatever world chaos, zombie apocalypse, or whatever it was, right? And now a lot of those people are sitting back at their home, relaxing, having fun, and watching everybody run around try to get toilet paper. So, what's up, everybody? You guys all popped in here at once. Captain Shark, Jackson's out there, Morning Star, Jack Nava, Robert Warren, and Keith Gregory so far. Lakeview Outdoors and Papa's Place. Howdy, howdy. Daniel, God is my judge. Appreciate you showing up. It's been kind of crazy. Bizza Rizza Jizz is in the house. I haven't seen that name in a while. What's up, my friend? Shooting with Uncle Dan. All the BS people are losing their minds. It's crazy. I actually asked my wife, I said, how are we looking on supplies? And she's like, what's up, Billy? Bad Billy 429, Wayne Ribick, shooting with Uncle Dan. Appreciate you guys showing up. I'm just having fun. The wife's out with the daughter, cruising around town, seeing how chaotic it is. So far, it's not too bad. She went to the grocery store the other day, and the only thing you really couldn't get was toilet paper and cleaning supplies, which is kind of weird. But as I'm sure all of you know, it's a major chaos for toilet paper around here. So, and the funny thing is, I think toilet paper comes from the United States. So I don't know why we'd ever run out, really. I already told you here in PA, schools are closed for 2 weeks minimum. Stores are sold out of most things. Guns and ammo sales through the roof. Governor wants to close all the non-essential businesses. Jackson's got a great point. They kind of the reason for the video, and most of you guys are probably pretty hip on this stuff and smart enough to know that when Jerry Parker puts when right now, soon, later, tonight. Right now, Jerry, you're going to miss this one. I should text his ass. Because most of us got everything we need. Like this bag, it's just a survival kit. So you can see right there, it's made by Mayday. I think I added some stuff. I keep one of these in my car for the most part, and it's got more essential items, and I felt too lazy, didn't want to get it because it's fairly heavy. But there's little items, and everybody's wanting toilet paper. Well, what is toilet paper really going to do for you? What about... if it's going to get real crazy, right? What about this? Who's got some of this stuff? Garden seeds. Preparedness garden seeds. So this is a huge vault. I bought this at Costco a while back. But this is nothing but straight up not every type, but all your basic cucumbers, lettuces. We got blue. We got beans. Got red beets, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, corn, cucumbers, eggplant, kale, some stuff I don't know how to say, lettuce, peas, peppers, more peppers, radishes, spinach, squash, charred Swiss, and tomato types. So now is this something that's instant and you can just throw it in the ground and pop up? No. But most guys that really kind of prep have supplies and stuff. So whether it's going to be civil disobedience and the world goes crazy and basically everybody's running around trying to steal everybody's stuff or whatever the case is, maybe it's there's so many different things that could happen. I should answer this now. There you go, Jerry. Now, oops, I spelled it wrong. But for most of us, we all got boxes and boxes of ammo, whatever type you got or whatever, 22 long rifle. I mean, I don't know how many rounds I have. I know Bad Billy has way more than I do. But I got boxes and boxes of different ammo that I have available, so I'm not running around trying to worry about it much. People are out running around trying to get their first gun. Their first gun, hey, 45 auto. If you're trying to get your first gun, you are so far behind the power curve, it is ridiculous. Daniel got as my judge had asked, do I can? And that was one of the one things I've always wanted to get into was canning. I've never grown a garden big enough where I needed to can anything because you guys might have seen it before. I pulled out this tree on an old video, and then I turned it into like a 3-bed raised bed garden thing, and we've been using that for a couple years now. Works decent, and it was more of a test to try what works out here because we're not as familiar with North Carolina as we are growing stuff in the western portion of the United States. So it's kind of a test, but do have the seeds available, and I could start growing depending on what season it was. I could grow certain types of things, and it would take a while. So this isn't something, the seed thing's not like this is more of a real doomsday deal, not some Bud Light virus coming around trying to attack you. I am saying Bud Light virus because I have heard that if you say the other virus, the real one that's making everybody crazy right now, the YouTube gets all crazy, hides your video, demonetizes it, does all that stuff. So I'll just call it Bud Light. You guys are smart enough to know what the heck I'm talking about. So like ammo, right? So you got people that have ammo, and then you got people that have like mags loaded, right? So here I got these ones, and I got these ones, and more, whatever. Some more, and some more. And like these are the ones I would grab if I needed to just go do something, or maybe take a position to protect my home or whatever the case. I can carry that bag of ammo. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 in that bag. I don't have a bunch of bags. I'm not saying I'm all crazy or nothing, but I have enough stuff that I don't have to worry about anything. I could stay at home. Now there is one thing, just so you guys know, I'm not like master preparedness guy. So I did go out and get two filled propane tank bottles. So I had a couple that were empty, and then I had one that was almost empty, and it's kind of that blue swap out thing, the Rhino deal where you swap them out. And so I took the empty ones, grabbed the new ones. Most of the guys are, the unprepared are still running around trying to get toilet paper, and they're trying to run around and get their first gun or whatever the case is. So not really worried about those guys yet. But as times get tough and people don't have their magic toilet paper and their cleaning supplies, they're going to go crazy off the chains, right, and start doing stuff that they normally wouldn't. So Captain Shark says ammo is getting scarce. Depending on the location, it's I was looking at Will. His name's Will. He's the Daily Shooter. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but I'm friends with him. And he showed some pictures on one of his Instagram or something. And at a gun store. And people were in there trying to buy their first gun. He said the ammo was still on the shelves, at least in Vegas area. But a lot of those guys in Vegas are prepared as well. Let's see. Oh, Uncle Dan's out of here. Adios, muchachos. I got more prepared to defend the house on Friday night. Loaded some mags and strategically placed guns in different spots. Yeah, definitely couldn't hurt. Orion Fixer's out there. What's up, Orion? How you doing, my friend? Let's see here. No ammo at Cabela's and Academy and Bass Pro here, all gone. Yeah, I can see that. I was talking to X-Ring the other night, and he was talking to Scott, which is an owner of a gun store, and he was out of everything. So luckily, X-Ring helped him out with some 9mm. But things are crazy. But I don't understand. For most people that aren't like Rob Pops Quest, he's a competitive shooter and he shoots a ton of ammo. So him needing ammo just to be able to stay in his competition field, kind of thing. But for the most part, if you got a good supply of stuff, and guys, if you're shooting 100,000 rounds of stuff to protect your house, that ain't ever going to happen. By that time, you're going to get shot if you got enough people trying to attack you. But having enough ammo to protect your home is definitely important. I mean, I have my fair share plus quite a bit, and but it's more important things, right? So it's not toilet paper. Lakeview Outdoors. Jay Hutch, how you doing? The Mexican beer virus. Yes, sir. Gagabytes 2020. They're talking about making old people over here stop at home for like 4 months. They are talking about making old people over here stop at home for 4 months. I think the worst part's going to be, no, you should always, Jackson, you should always have 100,000 rounds, but you will probably not use that whole 100,000 rounds. And if it's that big of a gun battle, it's always nice to have 100,000 rounds, and everyone should have at least 100,000 rounds. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is if you're in a gun battle and you have to shoot 100,000 rounds, more than likely you've probably gotten shot a couple times. Just my hunch. Just my hunch. So appreciate all you guys showing up. We got quite a few people in here, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to kind of go over this bag. This is stuff that people can buy as a kit, right? For the people that aren't really preppers, that aren't really willing to go out and spend the time, effort, and energy into trying to figure out what they need. Now, remember, this kit is very just plain Jane, cheap, but it's better than nothing, right? 1 million rounds, Matt says. Yeah, 1 million rounds is definitely better, Matt. And I'll send you a link if you want to jump in here. Just give me a thumbs up or something. Be great to have another talker in here. But in this kit, we got glow sticks, right? We got glow sticks. We can light our way. We can use them to signal mark stuff. We can use them for all sorts of things. It just depends on what you can come up with. This came with some crappy nylon rope, but crappy nylon rope is better than no rope. Trying to weave rope out of different types of tree bark is a pain in the ass and sucks, and it's not very strong. So there's also that, and then depending on what type of season it is, whether it's spring, fall, winter, autumn, trying to make rope out of tree type of material is going to be even harder because you won't be able to pull the bark off. So in here you got an emergency stove. It's got some fuel cells in the bottom. Now this is better than nothing, right? It's got a type of heating source, candles for the bottom. It's got a first aid kit. It's got all sorts of crap in here. I think I added some stuff here. So did Matt answer yet? We'll be going to Bad Billy's house for the zombies. Now I will say this, and I probably should not say this live, but I will say that I am a little disappointed that it's not going to be zombies. So when people pass away from the Bud Light virus, they don't turn into zombies and then, get all crazy. So it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring for the most part. So in this bag of junk, yeah, look at this first. So you got a first aid kit in here, and it's got things like antacid, and let's see what. Screw it. I'll just open it up. Right now it has a lock on it. See that high right there, that very hard to figure out lock, also known as a paper clip, or not a paper clip, a staple. But it's pretty cool, right? So this would be in your car. This is what's in my car, plus a bunch of other stuff. But it does have some stuff, right? So it's got antacid. It's got aspirin. It's got non-aspirin. It's got triple antibiotic stuff. Where the hell's my phone at? Let's see who that is. Let's see if that's someone I want to talk to or not. And it is. I'll come on if you want. Yeah, I'll send you a link, Matt, right now. But it's like better than nothing, right? So there's a ton of people that have nothing, right? They're running around worried about how they're going to get bowl tickets at the thing. It's just freaking amazing to me. So let me hit the invite button, copy this, and then I'll go over to here, and then I'll go to here, and then I'll go to here. You guys are going to shut up. Let's see. There it is. Enter. And copy, paste, and send. All right, it's on its way, Matt. Now I get back over here. All right, so let's finish up what's in this little medical kit that we all wish we had. We got burnt cream. Now this is small, guys. This is probably, does it say how much is in here? I mean, it's tiny. It's just a little bit of be able to squirt something on you. How's gas stations around the other cities where folks were getting all their stuff? I just went to the gas station. The fuel prices seem to be normal. I think in our area it's like $2.26 right now. I know we talked about it on Rich's chat last night. And look at this, guys. Expires in, come on, camera. Anybody want to guess before the camera works? Look at that. 9/16. So this one's been stuck under here as like a spare. So you need to go through this stuff, guys. If you're prepping food, all that food can rot depending on what you're getting. But you know what? This stuff is still better than nothing, right? So we got triple antibiotics. So if you scratch yourself all up and hurt yourself, you got some masks in here. These are probably worth $3,000 a piece coming up within another week. These cheap ass dust masks are probably going to be, worth the money. We got a poncho. We got 4 ponchos actually. Look at that, you guys. For a family of 4. For a family of 4, we got 4 ponchos. So you can protect yourself from the rain, acid rain. It comes with 4 survival blankets. These are those little Mylar bag things. So there's 4 of those. So that's kind of cool. Actually, this stuff I might have added. You got these alkaline batteries that are basically like a knockoff battery. These probably don't work. They expired in 12/2019 for the Mayday flashlight, but they may work. I don't know. I added some water purification tablets, it looks like. Yep. Bought these a long time ago. Let's see how expired these are. Or maybe they don't expire. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see an expiration date. Of course, in the world of zombie apocalypse, right, does a expiration date really matter? Like if you're starving, hungry, and you found some canned dog food, you might even eat that. So you got some waterproof matches. Oh, got another one of these, so there's 4. And then you got, this didn't come in the kit either, but this is a camping tube tent. This is basically a way to stay dry in the rain. Comes with some lanyard rope so you can keep it up, keep the top of it up. 8.5 by 6 feet. Water resistant, guys. But you could use this to protect doors and windows depending on if you had some type of radiation or something. You could use it as a doorway. You could use it as a shower. You could use it as whatever, right? So now in the medical kit, you got some antibacterial wipes, Band-Aids, and cotton Q-tips, different types of Band-Aids. So there's that in there. Now we're getting into the bigger stuff. Comes with a knife, right? And this can be used for self-protection if you don't have anything. Maybe you're one of those people that haven't gone out and even bought some type of knife to protect yourself with, because people are buying guns for the first time right now. So you never know. Comes with the Mayday, and Mayday is the company name, but this little portable radio, right? So you can listen to doom and gloom on the radio. It's got a LED power indicator, carry strip, super lightweight earphones. But you could listen to the news if there was some breaking news that you needed to hear about. So having some issues, bad abilities. Yeah, I cannot fix X-ring. Oh, you can't find him? Yeah, he's having problems finding himself. I had the same problem. Matt, if it didn't work, let me know. I'll send you another link. Should have worked, though. And what else is in here? So, oh, here you go. So I tried some of this ration, so you can see it's open. So this is the Datrix, and there's different ones. So we got the Datrix and we got the Mayday, and I did a comparison. You can tell that I opened these up. Now they were both decent flavored, and this one here, I think it was this one, the Mayday. This is 2,400 calories, and this shit is a mess right now. It's like powdered from getting squished, but it's basically a food ration. So if you needed some type of ration food, remember these can sit in your car for a long time. Yes, Ray's link does not work at this time. He's still working on it. I'm glad you guys are over there trying to get there, though. I definitely appreciate that. But what's cool about these Datrix ones is they come in these little plastic covered bars. Like there's a piece of plastic over the top of that. And we'll give it a shot. I know this shit's probably expired, but we'll give it a shot in the name of science for you guys. This is a great answer. Let's see. This stuff isn't going to help me after I jump off a bridge after spending 2 weeks with my kids at home. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. Luckily, mine are old enough they can drive. Like I got one that drove to the skate park, so he's gone. He's out staying outside. Mom told him, do not eat anything from a restaurant. You have to eat at home. What TB said here? Let's see what TB said. Rich 1911, what's up? I've talked to a guy today at a major supermarket, and he told me that he has told that they may not get any more groceries to restock. That was a big concern when I woke up this morning. Now, I do have emergency rations. I got rice and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, Southern Prepper One just put out a video. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's an old school. He's a younger guy, but he's been prepping for a long time. That's 99% of what his channel is about. These are good, guys. I don't know when these expired, but these ain't bad at all. These expired in August 17, 2017. So if I was stuck in my car because of a snowstorm, if I was in the middle of, oh, there's Matt. If I was in the middle of some field, hiding from whoever, and I was hungry, I would eat these all day long. Now, after a while, they probably suck because it's the same kind of food. But cheers, Matt. Have yourself some emergency food here, buddy.
Those Datrix ones are actually not bad if you have a little bit of water and you can kind of make it into a mud or a paste. It's almost like oatmeal.
Yeah, you can see how much I've eaten already. Yeah. I'm actually digging.
Yeah, I got, I don't know, maybe 10 bricks of those in my storage stuff. Those are actually really good.
It is. It's like spitting everywhere. It's like a vanilla cookie.
Yeah, it's got a coconut vanilla flavor.
Yeah, that's the flavor I can think of. I'm like, what is that extra flavor in there? It's coconut, but it's good.
Walmart sells one that's like.
These ones aren't bad either. I remember doing a test back in the day. Well, it was like 2019 because that's when I opened these ones because it expired in 2019. So it had to be before that. But these were pretty decent too. But I think the Datrix, it was either the Datrix or this one was better. I don't remember, obviously. But this shit's like powder. Look at this.
Yeah, I had one from Walmart, the apple cinnamon one from Walmart in one of my bug out bags for a long time, man. And I opened that up on some bushcraft class I went to, and it was like just a foil pack of powder when I got to it.
That's what that is right now.
But it was still good. I mean, it was like eating the crumbs out of like the cookies or something,
All right, you got me gonna do it here. Let's see if I can get a chunk. Oh, this is a big chunk. This is a bad idea, Matt. Look at that big ass son of a bitch. I'm not gonna be able to breathe for like 3 minutes after I put this in my mouth. I'm gonna eat half it because I think it's gonna turn to powder and like suck every bit of moisture in my mouth, and I'm just only gonna like blow a powder ball at you.
I can just see Rick drying up right now. Because some of those really make you thirsty.
That one.
Yeah.
But it's 2,400. If you can live long enough to eat through that whole thing, that's 2,400 calories. Oh, the taste is good though. It does. That one tastes the same basically. It's a cookie.
Well, you know, it's something that a lot of people don't think about. So, like, I keep a lot of Mountain House, right? I like the Mountain House like granola stuff because it's got a decent amount of calories and it doesn't take heat to make it because it's a cold serve, it's a cold serve food. It's granola with milk and blueberries. But you could easily and not even notice like a taste difference, not notice the texture difference, not notice any of that stuff. And something people should probably think about is you can take one of those Mountain Houses, and if you add just a little bit too much water to it, not much, not make it just a puddle with a couple things floating in it, but take one of those bars, crunch it up, and put it in there with it. Man, you boost the calories of that Mountain House quickly, and it's
thicker. Instead of a watery mess of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Mountain House. I purchased through the department, the fire department, for a community. I purchased over $200,000 worth of supplies for them to be basically prepared for earthquakes and stuff. And I bought the Mountain House 5-day pack. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner. And it's for 5 days for each person. And it was expensive, but the reason why I went with Mountain House is great shelf life, but the quality of the food and the taste was probably the best out of the ones I've had. I've had Wise. I actually have Wise here as my backup, which I went low budget and I didn't buy the Mountain House. And who knows, maybe in 2 weeks I'll have to figure out how shitty that stuff really tastes and have to like it, right?
I like Wise. I've eaten it a number of times. It's a little salty depending on what it is, but that's the nature of freeze-dried food is salty. I keep I'd almost have to go get one to show you. But imagine a 55-gallon drum, like a plastic 55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
But in a 15-gallon size. Right?
Okay.
So it looks dimensionally correct. It's just
like
it's
a
just
keg
smaller, like a keg, like a plastic keg, but it looks like a drum. I keep two of those, I have three of them, I guess, full of the bags of Mountain House and Wise.
Yeah. That's a lot.
And then sealed the tops. And then I still have about 4 buckets of Wise. And then I also have 2 buckets of the Wise just meat supply. Just the meat supply.
That's cool. Because Wise, that's the one thing I didn't like about the packets I bought. No meat at all.
Yep. And then there's water and all that other protein bars and cans of food and all that other stuff. But for the most part, what I grab when I know I'm going to be out for 3 or 4 days at a time out in the desert is I'll grab a few packs of those granola Mountain House because it doesn't take heat to make them. And it's only a very little bit of water. So they're not they're not thirst provoking like some protein bars and granola bars and stuff like that. So
like this shit.
Like that shit, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
That stuff will save your life, but man, it'll dry you up too.
Liquid. Better have some liquid with it.
Yeah.
A lot of good comments out here. We got Bald and Curious says I need to get a life, which is true. Let's see. I know where work plans, clothes, and send trucks. It's fun. I mean, a lot of people are seeing it. The last comment that I saw is going to be, I want to see this one. It says air flight. What does that say? Rick, have you got the email from airline flights you have taken and wanted your info? I don't know. I have a plane ticket. I'm hoping I don't go. I honestly do not want to be away from my family. And I don't want to work. But in 4 days. So I'm hoping it either gets really stupid where they close down the airports in 3 days, because I do not want to be in California and then have something crazy happen. Hey, Levi, how you doing? Dooms Chaser. Showing up, bald and curious. So I don't know. These things are kind of cool though. For someone that does not do any prepping, Matt, and they actually handed these out at work. Where did the thing go? It's just basically that backpack. You can buy it in a backpack style. It comes with quite a few waters, right? And there's 4 of these in here. So each person, it's a set up for a set of 4. Gets little portable waters. But then this big bag has an end on it so you can actually capture water or go to a pond and grab some water. So even though this stuff is really shitty and there's way better stuff out there, this is like way better than people that don't have nothing.
Yep.
And then I got a whistle, matches, and compass. I think that's it.
It comes with its own rape whistle.
That's right. Nah, better not. And a pair of gloves. These are the most awesome tactical gloves ever, Matt. These will last about 13 seconds in your hand. But other than that, that's what's in that bag. But I'm still chewing on this. This one's pretty good. The Daytrex emergency protein wrapping. It's got all sorts of calories.
I wonder what the difference is between the white package and the blue package. Because all my Daytrex packages are blue.
Yours are probably not expired like this one. This one's old. If you don't see me on a live chat soon, you know it's because I freaking ate this shit today. This expired in August 17. So I got that going for me. But it's still decent. It tastes good. Well, I don't know. I can't believe that there's people running around trying to pick up a pistol for the first time.
Dude, like I said last night, I don't know if you were on Rick's chat yet, but Sportsman Warehouse had caution tape cordoned off the gun counter and was limiting people's purchase to 1 or 2 per person at the gun counter. There was a separate line. Not only was all the ammo gone, but there was also a separate line just for 22 ammo.
I did hear that part. That's right.
Yeah. And like this dude, I kind of laughed at him because he's all dressed like the man's man. You know, he's got the 2 sizes too small grunt style shirt on, you know, survival bracelet, tactical pants, all that. He's in there. He's damn near in tears because he can't find 9mm. Like, really, dude?
I train too much.
Yeah, probably. I train too much.
Yeah, Rich, this whistle doesn't work. I've actually blown on it for 30 minutes at the corner of Main and 3rd Street, and I never got raped. It doesn't fucking work. So, whatever. I tried my best. It didn't work.
You just need to like tape pieces of toilet paper on you.
Yeah, exactly. I like your idea of putting the toilet paper in the wallet. Oh man, I got to try that.
Make it rain.
I bet in a couple more weeks you might be able to actually make that work.
Somebody, an enterprising person with all the correct camera equipment and video know-how, because I have the idea in my head, but I wouldn't know how to do it. To remake one of these rap videos where they're doing nothing but like throwing around fucking money, you know, pieces of toilet paper. Yeah.
Went to the pawn shop today and they're out of guns and have none in the back to bring out. This is crazy. Yeah, man, I'm so good on guns. I don't. Is there anything, Matt, you wish like you're like, man, I really probably should go get X?
Yes.
What is that?
Gasoline.
Yeah. One plus I have, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. I mean, I know how you can do it with the hose and stuff, But like the motorhome, I always fill the motorhome up before it parks, and it sits there for a long time. But I fill it full of 92 octane.
Yeah.
And it does lower or whatever, but it's still gas, right? So I feel like that's my kind of like backup 80 gallons.
Yeah, so I've tried, and if anybody out there that actually lives in Southern Arizona, I don't know that there is, but or in any place that gets up to 120 degrees like it does here, 115, I have tried to store gasoline, and it just gets so freaking hot here. I've split gas cans from the pressure just because I don't check it. I mean, I suppose if I went out and released the pressure every day or every other day, it'd be fine. But I don't, and I don't want to have to babysit it like that throughout the hot months. So if anybody out there knows how I could more easily store gasoline in the super hot weather without splitting cans or without splitting plastic tanks, let me know, because that's the only reason I don't have gas is because I had 2 5-gallon gas cans and I keep buying them, right? And because I have a 5,500 watt generator, if shit hits the fan, I can hook that 5,500 watt generator to my house, and it runs on 5 gallons. 5 gallons lasts about 20 hours if I'm just running it on 110 volt.
I'm just answering people. Levi said he's here. I give him a thumbs up. That's my sign language. Yeah, and fuel, like those plastic cans suck, man. The old military metal ones, there was some downfalls to them as well. But I always seem like, because I leave them out, they're either, back in the day when I lived in California, the sun would eat them up, or out here when it freezes, it kind of wants to mess with them a little bit.
Levi said steel gas cans. I've looked into the Wavian cans. They're like $80 a piece. They're supposed to be as close to the GI cans as there is out there. So I have looked into the Wavian cans. I think the cheapest I've found them is 70. And then Richard said that in the Iraq desert, they would dig a hole deep enough to set the can in to where it was just sticking out of the ground. That way the sun wasn't beating on it.
Ah. Yeah, that's one of the problems with those dang cans. And those new, I think Ray has a couple. He actually just jumped in here. They're the newer military cans, but they're the plasticky ones.
Yeah. Now, I hadn't thought of Bald and Curious. Good idea. I had not even given that any thought.
Get a tri-fuel adapter.
Adapting it to propane. That's a great idea.
Yeah. I just bought propane today. Just because I'm like,
That's because I don't have a propane grill, so I don't have propane around the house, but propane stores well. That's a great idea.
It does store very well. And I'm like, I have 3 containers, 3 5-gallon containers, and I'm like, your barbecue, well, you don't have one, but when you're barbecuing, you're like, man, I know this thing's got to run out by now. Like, you keep barbecuing, you're like, this thing should be out by now, So I had the other 2 that were empty, and I was waiting for that third one to go empty, and I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go get propane. So I got a couple. I got plenty now.
Propane. I wonder if they just sell propane. Okay, now I have a new homework assignment now.
Yeah, get a little propane action.
Yeah, even if I get rid of the generator I have and just buy a propane generator. So the generator I have is a 5,500 watt something or another. I think it's Generac. I can't remember. But my grandfather bought it and had it professionally wired into his house for Y2K.
Nice.
For that scare.
Yeah.
And of course, it never happened. And then when my grandma and grandpa died, I took the generator, and it actually did real good for me. Back in Ohio, when we had a couple of bad storms and we were out of power for about a week, 2 weeks, I wired it directly into the house on the house's largest output breaker. I think it was a 30 amp breaker. I just used that as my main, backfed into the house, and I had full power into my house.
Hell yeah.
Everything. And gosh, that worked out really well. And it moved here with me. It has sat so long the carburetor's bad, but I can get it to run on choke. So I should probably buy a new carburetor for it anyway. So taking Bald and Curious's genius into
you know what? Into play. A long time. That's the first time he said something smart. No, I'm just kidding.
I should, if I got to fix the carburetor anyway, I should probably see if they just sell a propane carburetor for that generator. Skip the adapter. Wham, bam, thank you. Well, Bald and Curious.
There you go. Now, and then just make it straight propane and not just have to worry
straight about propane. Nope.
Now, do you keep gas on hand for your vehicles or anything like that?
No, well, I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, but like I said, I keep splitting cans, and I just stopped. I was like, I just don't let them get below half tank.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. I know I've told my son, I'm like, make sure that thing stays above half the tank. That way, we had, I think it was a couple years ago, we kept getting, there was like some main fuel brake line or something in the middle of the country somewhere, and we'd always run out of fuel for a while. But diesel, you could always get diesel. So it was nice because my truck's diesel and everything else is gas. So depending on what was going on, you could at least get somewhere if you needed to. We got Richard Elby is saying, make sure before you buy the carburetor, run seafoam through it with a full tank of gas to purge the gas if possible.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So with the amount of runs on Walmarts around here and the food cities and the different fries in grocery stores, and finding out that where people that like you and me, people that should be like you and me, shop at like Sportsman's Warehouse and these Cabela's type places, and those places have even had a run on them, which tells me that the people that live here, that are supposedly the man's men, also aren't prepared. So I have no problem believing that in about 2 weeks I can be king of Tucson.
Yeah,
like
with the shit you got. Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm either going to be able to kill who gets in my way or take over those who want to kneel.
There you go. Yeah. That's a true fact. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Where are you at in Arizona, Guns and Gear?
Tucson.
Yeah. Tucson. Levi, there you go. There's your answer. What we got going on here? That son's looking for a shoe. Where'd I put my shoe at?
I saw Levi say something about Morenci, I think.
Morenci?
Go back up there.
Leave at 2:30.
Yeah, Morenci, Arizona. Yep.
All right, buddy. I love you too, bud. Drive safe. I don't see it.
It's in one of the.
Oh, he's in Morenci. Oh, Levi.
Yeah, he's in Morenci.
I'm in Morenci. All right, gotcha. You got what's electric dryer.
He's way the hell away from me.
Okay. Let's see, who was it? Razor JB had said that all the ammo and stuff that you want was in this one town earlier. I didn't click on it fast enough. But if you're TB, if you're close to that area, there's some ammo for you over there. I don't know. Scroll up and you'll see the answers to that if you're looking for some ammo. Tim Davis, what's up? What size and make? Oh, dirt bike. I don't know what it is, Jerry. Yeah, X-Ring bought a new dirt bike the other day. I don't know if it's new, but new to him. And we'll see what kind of adventure he comes up with that thing. I've been drinking, you probably aren't familiar with it, Matt, but it's this stuff called monk fruit sugar, right? So I drink, ever since I've known you, I've been drinking tea, but I've been trying to cut calories. So I'm trying this natural fake sugar stuff. And at first it makes you basically shit through a screen door like the first couple days you're trying it.
All sugar does that to me, dude.
Does it really?
Yeah, like I was at I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday when I went to the bank, went to Walmart, went to Sportsman's, stopped at the gas station. And while I was at the gas station, I just got a little bag of bite-size Starburst, and ate that while I was watching something and on TV, and all night and all morning.
Oh man, that is the worst thing. So hopefully you're stocked up on toilet paper. Now I know a way to fix people where you don't need toilet paper, period, and that's just eat MREs. And
I have a lot of those.
And
I have like 4 cases of MREs.
Shit for hell of 2 months if you want, depending on how long you eat them for. Those things back me up good. No, I got 7 pounds of monk fruit, so I'm good. I'm good on the monk fruit. I've been 50-50ing it with real sugar, and actually my body's starting to get used to it. So that's what's in here, matter of fact. I just keep using this cup bottle thing because it's got a lid. This is in gold leaf. I already drank all those. Oh, man. I'm used to a much bigger bike. Yeah, Ray usually rides those big tour bikes. But it's yeah, if you guys don't want to use the restroom or have to use toilet paper, there's Razor JB. Plugs you up pretty good. Yeah, if you gotta do some crazy mission and you can't poop, just eat some of them MREs, man. That'll fix you right up. Can't bring your fixable, refillable cups, Jay Hutch. That's just wrong. Saving the environment, bringing your own cup and everything.
There we go. This is my favorite MREs.
Has it got a heater? MRE Star.
Yep. This is one of, I thought I had 4. I guess I have 6. It's one of 6 unopened cases of these.
I got these ones right above me or below me. Eversafe. Yep. These are probably old as hell. 2015, used by 2015. Still good.
These are production tape. These are production date of 2019. So.
Oh, that's really good. That's fresh, man.
Yeah, I bought because I go through them. I actually, I eat this stuff on a semi-regular basis. So I actually have to, like most people, stock this stuff and then don't touch it. But mine rotate because I do eat them.
You eat them, yeah. Yeah, the ones we keep on the fire engines are the military ones with the heaters in them. And, man, I tell you what, there's some good ones in there. There's some shitty ones in there, too, but there's some good ones. Yeah, Razor JB's been eating MREs for 20 years. Let's see.
So this is my favorite right here.
What number is that one? Complete meal. Oh, beef stew. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yep.
Now,
and no, I don't buy them with heaters.
Okay. Yeah, they are a little cheaper, and you can always figure out a way to heat them up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they need this. Okay, so like your Mountain House stuff, some of the Mountain House stuff and Wise Food, you have to heat it up in order to cook it.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, I suppose you could eat it without heating it, but
Tastes like shit.
yeah,
It would be bad. It'd be like
this tastes the same. It's just room temperature without heating. You know,
it's already pre-made. Now the benefit of the Mountain House is when you're packing that stuff miles and miles, it's lighter because all the water's out of it. But
yes.
you got to have water to make it. Where Matt's is basically already done, already moist, full of everything. The meat actually looks like meat still, and all that. And you just basically spoon it up and man up if you want to eat it cold, you know. Yeah, Tabasco. Yeah, some of the preps too, guys. Reza JB brings up a good point. If you can have shitty food, like you can have 100 pounds of rice, beans, and all that stuff, but it's always nice to have spices to make things taste decent, right? Like your buffalo wild wing flavored kind of stuff, Tabascos, peppers, garlics, whatever, to kind of make it taste better. Dried fruit, nice. Is that a
Saltless crackers.
Oh yeah, the crackers.
Saltless crackers, yeah. The drink mix, which is actually fucking tits, man. This stuff's the bomb.
Fruit punch. Okay.
Yeah. That stuff. They do two of them. They do fruit punch and pink lemonade. They're both kick ass.
Nice. Oh, Levi brings up a good point. Yeah, you need water to make the heat turn on. So we got in there salt, pepper, a spoon.
Salt, pepper, coffee, hand wipe, candy, and some crushed red peppers, and a toothpick.
Crushed red pepper. See, that would be good on the stew too.
Yep, spoon.
Remember the old days? They used to have smokes in those.
Oh yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to go to. It was called Rancho Army Navy in Temecula, and I'd go in there and I'd find some of the old ones that had cigarettes in them. It was a little trick when you're young and wanted a cigarette. Or the little pieces of gum too. Yeah, the Chick-fil-A gums. Yeah, Resident JB just said it. Well, hopefully, Redneck Prepper's here. Tony, what's going on, buddy? See, now you got to eat that one, Matt. You open it up. Oh, let's see what's in this one.
That'll be the next one. Matter of fact, that'll be the one I take out next weekend.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, these ones look like they got the heater. Got the green thing in them. The green bag. All right, so ooh, shit. Should have opened these up a while ago. So here we go. See that right there? You see that? I know that's something good.
At Reese's?
Yeah, oh yeah. Break into a Slim Jim. Let's see what's in here. What number did I get? These ones don't have numbers like the military ones, but they're set up like the military ones. Hell, they look exactly like the military ones. Oh, brisket entree, buddy. Boom. Someone's eating large tonight. Got the heater. So if any of you guys out there don't know, you add a little bit of water to the water line, and then there's a chemical chain reaction that this stuff in here, and it heats up the bag. I guess we can show you.
And then you sleep with it because you're fucking freezing cold out at night.
Yeah, you put it.
You need something to warm you up.
Look at that, buddy.
Fuck yeah, MRE peanut butter right there.
There better be crackers in here. Can't have peanut butter without crackers. Oh, snap dizzle. Oh, what the? It was all good until I saw something in front of the cracker.
Vegetable cracker?
What the hell is that shit? That's bait. That's freaking fish bait. Oh, here we go. Lemon lime powder based beverage.
There you go.
And then now these are only 11 years. No, my math sucks. They expire in 2015. So what? They're 6 years old. 2020, 5 years old.
So what's your total calories?
Oh, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Nutritional facts. Total fat, I got 43 grams, which is 66%. Saturated fats, I got 14 grams, which is 70%. Trans fat, 2. Cholesterol, 18. Sodium, 88. Holy shit. I'm still looking for your answer, Matt. Let's see. Oh, calories, 1,050. 390 with fat.
That's each one?
Yeah. Well, that's for this type of meal. And then I got apple pieces and spice sauce.
I have.
Ohio.
See, it doesn't give me a total calories for the bag. It gives me each thing.
Look in the bag. Was there something like this that had everything?
No.
No?
No. I mean, maybe there's something in the bottom of the box. I think I remember the last time I opened one of these, there was something in the bottom of the box. But so it's 290 calories for the stew. That's 290. That's another 260.
So 290 plus 260?
Yeah, plus.
Well, I got the calculator rolling for you.
Okay. Plus 170.
170. You're at 720 right now.
$90.
90, 810.
Holy shit.
What?
The dried fruit is 300 calories.
Damn. So 300. That's 1110 right now.
And whatever a little pack of Smarties candy is.
3,000. So 110 plus some candy. That's pretty good. Razor JB said they were originally designed to eat one a day and had 3,500 calories in it. Now this stuff has got to be good. It's just got to be. Apple.
Oh, I'm sure yours are good. I've had expired MREs many times.
Yeah, and they're only 5 years old, expired, so they've been around 10 years. Brisket.
Go for it. Go for it.
I wish it was something better though. It's got gravy. Got gravy.
Better than brisket?
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
maybe that's just my excuse not to eat one, but I'll eat the peanut butter. I'll eat the peanut butter vegetable crackers. How's that?
Well, the peanut butter is going to be that gritty, was once powder peanut butter.
Yeah, I figured I'd go deep here. Its first ingredient is roasted peanuts. That's a plus. It's not like freaking tofu or some crazy shit. And then sugar's the second one.
I just never thought I'd see somebody eat a fucking gourmet brisket meal and me say, I wish it was something better.
Just because it says brisket entree doesn't mean it's going to taste. All right, asshole. Let me heat her up.
I say, don't make me go out to the chat room and donate to the super chat to get you to.
Yeah. Oh. Is it bad when it's swollen with like air gas? Because no, I'm just kidding. All right, it says
brisket. All right, everybody in the chat room, hit that little dollar sign, $2 a pop, get them to eat the entire MRE while we sit
entire
here.
thing. I just ate, but I'll try it. All right, so if you don't know how to use these, you got your meal in a bag. And then you got this, which is the heater. And I got to go get some water. You got to open
Piss in
Opens
it like
the
a man.
What?
Piss in it.
Oh, pissing it like no. I'm already gonna choke down some brisket. I'm pretty sure All right, I'm using the knife. The Microtech LUDT. Large underwater demolition team knife. All right, I'll be back. Can you entertain for 10 seconds?
I think I might be able to handle that. So everybody out there that just oh, Rich, he's like, I come off $2 watch him eat that. So we know that I don't think he's going to choke Doom Chaser. So we know that Rick gets Ever Safe. I tend to get MRE Star. I have 2 other cases in there that I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I bought them on sale online. I think they're expired now. But generally speaking, I like to buy MRE Star. And there's a couple people out there that said they get them right from the PX, I think. You guys out there have MREs? If so, what brand? Because there's always good brand, other brands to try.
Oh, this shit's gonna get interesting now, boys and girls. I got me a plate so you guys can see how nasty or yummy it looks. I got me a knife and a fork.
That's some bullshit.
It's dinner time.
That's some bullshit. You're supposed to eat it with a plastic spoon out of the bag.
No, I know, but I'm putting it out there as a display so everybody can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get off me, fool. Go on. There. They think it tastes good. I haven't even opened up the freaking brisket yet. All right, here we go. So you got to open this up. And then you got to put this in here like this. Might have to open the garage door for this. So this fits in here in the heater. Maybe. What the hell's going on? There we go. All right. And then it says, do not overfill. So you want to fill to there. So then this is when the chemical chain asshole. Oh, and Rich is an asshole. All right, so you put the water in the bag to the line. Do not overfill. And then you fold it up like this. And then you lay it on the heater, get it all wet. You can kind of see it there. And then I angle mine a little bit. I'll just so it doesn't hopefully the heater works.
You'll know.
Yeah, it hasn't started yet.
You'll know. It gets hot. It gets real hot.
Yeah. So we'll give
Like
that a minute.
If you're ever, I mean, like, I'm fine eating them cold and eating them room temperature. But yeah, if you're ever in a camp situation where you're eating one and it's cold out, save it for your fucking sleeping bag because it'll warm your sleeping bag up.
These look good. They got little white things on them, maybe that aren't supposed to be on there. Some type of mold, BUDLIGHT virus stuff. Let's see if I can show you guys the. Is that focus, Matt? I can't see because the camera angle's too down.
Yeah.
See that white stuff on there? I don't know. Normally they don't come with white stuff on them.
Oh, it'll be fine.
So I'm not really sure.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Go on, Ruger.
Go for it. It'll be okay.
No. I gotta live through the BUDLIGHT virus first, and then I'll try and.
I'll tell you what. I'll eat my Smarties in my.
Yours are good. Yours are freaking good. They're not even expired, but by a week or some shit.
No, they were made last year.
Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous. That's not even fun. This thing's not getting hot, really. It's trying to. Now we'll see. I think it's worn out, but we'll find out. It might turn hot here soon. Let's try these vegetable crackers though. Let's try these out. These gotta be good. Let's see if the dogs will eat them first. Is this edible, boys? Let's see. Can you guys see? Where the hell's my dog? That's this one's Ruger. That one's Biscuit. What do you think? What do you think, Ruger? All right, they're living so far. Let me give them a little more. That ain't bad. All right. It's trying to heat up, but it's not working like most of them I've seen.
Can you see this?
Should have been hot already. Best by April 2019. Oh shit! Is it leaking?
I don't remember how long ago I bought this, but
Are those Vienna hot sausages?
Vienna sausages, buddy. That's one of my staples, man. I got fucking stacks of these in my closet.
Oh, so these crackers aren't that bad actually, and if you put some 6-year-old expired peanut butter on them, they'll probably be better. So let's try that out.
And the juice isn't even gelled; it's liquid.
A jackpot, buddy. I can't eat those things. That'd be the last thing I'd eat on the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, dude, I love these things.
So here's a cracker. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, that don't look bad. Yeah, that looks like peanut butter. Whether it is or not, we'll find out. Them things are not real meat, so it can't go bad. Adamus, what's up, buddy? Vanessa Kitties out there. Our peanut butter is good, actually. And it's 5 years old and expired. 5 years over expired. All right, boys, go away. No more crackers. Off with you. All right, I lied. You can have some more. All right. Go.
Okay.
Come on. All right, peanut butter's legit, Matt. 5 years later, expired. Thumbs up. Actually, I'm gonna have some more of that. "31 people watching, 2 grown men eating MREs." Expired MREs. We could die at any second. Let's see if my brisket's ready. This is disappointing, Matt. This is not working well. It's not even hot.
Oh,
it's not even
eat it at room temperature.
freaking warm. And, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like at least. Let me try adding a little more water. I don't want to give up on this yet. Usually this would be smoking, guys. This thing would be hotter than hell. You wouldn't barely be able to hold on to it. All right, that's full saturation in that heating element. We'll give it another little bit here while I eat my crackers. This stuff's good, Matt. It looks like peanut butter, tastes like peanut butter. It's legit. Razor JB said too much water, probably.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna order some ammo.
Order it up.
Let's see.
Oh, Bald and Curious, you're late on that comment, buddy. Razor JB blasted you early on that one.
What's that?
Peanut butter is what clogs up your insides. Bald and Curious had said everybody's sitting around watching two grown men eat MREs. They marked the waterfall line on bag. I know I went to the line and it didn't. It's right here. Now,
So on AmmoSeek, the cheapest 9mm is 16 cents a round. Last night it was 15 cents a round.
Tomorrow it'll be 20 cents.
Yep. The cheapest 7.62 by 39 is 20 cents a round. And the cheapest 223 is 22 cents per round. And the cheapest, I guess 300 blackout. People seem to like that. 48 cents a round.
For 300 blackout?
That's the cheapest stuff out there right now. Holy shit.
That stuff's always expensive anyways, though.
Yeah, I've never understood. I mean, I guess I don't play with suppressors, but I've never understood why anybody would choose a 300 blackout over a 7.62 by 39. And for the 40 Smith & Wesson guys, 19 cents a round.
Razor JB found $89 for 500 Blazer brass 115s. I guess it just depends where you're at.
Well, that was AmmoSeek. That was AmmoSeek. So I mean, that they source from everywhere. I don't know if he got that local or what. There's 1,000 rounds for 159.
Whoa. Oh, I caught that. Glad that didn't go on my computer. Is that yummy, Matt? Is this delicious?
Oh, that's beautiful. Looks like meat covered in meat snot.
That's magical. That's good. No. Go away.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. Rick, did you see my comment on MRE heaters produce hydrogen gas, so keep it away from open flames? Thanks, Chris.
Adams, good question. So Adams out there asked about 22 long rifle. Of course, this is internet sales, guys, not local. So it looks like $14.99 for 500 rounds, 3 cents per round. Midway USA Remington Thunderbolt 40 grain. So, in order of from 3 cents to 3.5 cents per round, in order of least expensive to Midway USA, J&G Sales, LAX, Freedom Munitions. Those are the top cheapest ones, least expensive ones.
All right, we're gonna open the brisket.
What did you just eat?
I was tricking all you guys. That was the apple like hold on. It was the apple spiced apple. All right, camera, focus. All right, this is probably going to be horrendous. This is probably going to be really bad. I don't see me even trying this shit, so don't get too out of craziness. Oh, horrible! Look at
if
that.
enough people throw $2 into your
No, I don't want it. Don't send it to me. Look at that. It's probably really good if it's heated up. You can see where the gravy is. But let me get in here and I'll bring the camera over. Let me squeeze it out like freaking nasty.
it's good stuff, man. Meat taste.
This is yummy. You know what this looks like? Kind of like a corned beef hash kind of deal. Like this might be good with eggs, actually. Hold on, let me bring it.
Michigan Watch. We were taking Lucky Gunner last night, and Lucky Gunner was running out of ammo faster than we could check it.
That's legit brisket right there, boys, girls.
Yeah, chow down.
Smells. Guess what it smells like? I'm sure you're gonna know.
Brisket.
Oh, corned beef hash. That's what I like. That whole meal right there smells like if that was heated up, it probably is delicious. Because this is all like the gravy. This whiter stuff is all like the gravy. And then you got like that's one big chunk of brisket right there. Like right here. Oh, I missed it. If it was warm,
You have a microwave, don't you?
Yeah. We're done.
We're done. He says we're done.
It was texture over flavor. The flavor wasn't too bad. I could see if that was hotter, I could eat that if I was hungry. All right. I need to wash that down. I got brisket in my teeth. Oh, you know what? I'll give it a sideways thumbs because I never really gave it a shot, but I can see it being pretty good. Not as good as these vegetable crackers.
I ought to send you one of these, MR, just one of them. Hey, Rick.
What?
If you had to choose between beef stew, lentils in a stew with potatoes and ham, vegetarian chili with beans, or white chicken and rice with vegetables.
The stew would be the best one for sure.
Beef stew?
I think it would be the best one.
Good.
That would be
I'm gonna send you a beef stew.
All right. You want me to send you one of these? Let's see what else we got in this.
You don't have to send me anything.
No, I want to send you one of marinara sauce and meatballs.
Oh, I mean that's the bomb right there.
Yeah. This will come your way then. Let's see what else we got. And in this store, chicken fajitas are actually, I've had these before. These are good. Chicken fajitas. But if you act right now, marinara meatball one. Another one. I'm running out of room here. Brisket. Okay, guess what else you're going to get? Dun, dun, dun. Same one I just had. I'll put those over there for Matt. Yeah, see, Razor JB says beef stew too. Southwest style beef with black beans and sauce. That could be legit. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe.
That can't be good.
Well, it's going to come out what it looked like coming in, so it ain't going to matter.
As if it ever comes out.
Oh, another beef stew. You should try a beef stew compared to a beef stew. See which beef stew is better.
There you go. How many beef stews are in there?
There should be probably 2 of each. Here's another Sloppy Joe. So I think we're going to say 2 in each box. Southwest beef style black beans. Yeah. And I got 2 more left. There should be another chicken fajita. So this one should be the last one. beef stew.
I'll send you a beef stew. You send me a beef stew, and then we'll reconvene and compare.
Right. We'll have a beef stew extravaganza.
The problem is by the time they get mailed out and each other gets it, and we get a chance to do this again, this whole thing will be over with.
True.
Because I'm about to order 1,000 rounds of Red Army Standard 9mm for 16 cents a round. Except for on Target Sports USA, it says please expect 10-day shipping delay on all ammunition. What the hell's that all about?
I don't know. What's weird too, I don't know if you were on here when I was talking about it. So Southern Prepper had talked to his Amazon driver guy, which doesn't work for Amazon. They hire these companies to drive around. He said they went from, let me make sure I'm saying the numbers right. I think it was 300 packages a day to like 300,000 packages a day. Sorry, to like 200,000 packages a day. So a lot of routes. So say there's 10 cars normally, they went to like 8. So there's not as much stuff being shipped because they're not getting the supplies to actually ship the shit out. So there is that. Oh, I think I might have smelt that Razor JB, the ham one back in the day, the omelet and ham, and I didn't need it. Throw that in the microwave and heat it up. No, I'm good. Here's a test right here. I can give it to the boys. It's really not that bad. Here, I'll do it again with just beef. Because if it's just beef, it was the gravy, I think, that got me. So here is a perfect chunk. Maybe I'll wash it off first.
Brown Bear. Wonder if they're having a delay too at J&G Sales.
Okay, I actually hosed that down with water, and look, you got perfect brisket, a little bit of fat in there. I'll try this for you guys, and that's I ain't gonna heat that whole thing up. That's actually tastes just like brisket because it is. Man, napkin though. That wasn't bad. And it's 6 years old. Damn it. All these passwords.
So it looks like.
Have a good one, Jack. Matt. Jerry says, Matt, I hope you're right.
Uh-oh. Right about what?
I don't know. The getting the packages in 10 days or whatever, maybe. Backed up orders.
I didn't say that.
No, Papa's Place had said everyone is backed up with orders.
Oh.
Jackson says Mr. Guns and Gear ammo deals, almost all of them are sold out. Southern Prepper and others have joined the overhyped panic. Hey, it's Johnny Master at Arms Done. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen that name in a while.
I see him all the time.
I know. I used to see him all the time. Hell, I figured I'd run into him at an airport somewhere, but I don't know if he's flying all the time anymore.
Here's some herders. 17 cents around.
For 9mm?
Yeah. That's the cheapest brass I can find. Is herders 9mm, 17 cents around.
Now, how come you don't reload? You just don't have time?
It's not Well, I buy ammo, man, for 11 to 13 cents a round.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I run
Can't
steel case 9mm. It's not. It's you can't.
beat it.
You just can't beat it. And I don't. I'm not looking for something else to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
Yeah. You're
I'm not
like,
looking for
oh
another.
man, I need something to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking for something else to do. So that makes for me, that makes my time worth money. You know, and so sitting down, reloading, if you add that time as valuable money, I end up spending more per round.
It's just nice when you know that you can just go make a bunch of ammo if you needed to.
Well, that's why I just keep like 4,000 or 5,000 rounds on hand.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, I originally started because I was trying to make these special loads for competition junk. So that was kind of the reason. You can't really buy that ammo that you need, to run it right.
I used to, like, I had a nice, what's the name? What's the company? It's all like an OD green looking.
Redding?
Huh?
Redding?
No.
RB or RCBS?
Is that green?
Yeah, I believe so.
The equipment's green?
Yeah, because Lee's all red. And then
So it's RCBS. I used to have a set of an RCBS, just one at a time,
Yeah, single stage.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. I did 9mm, 357, 38 special, 380, 38 super, 12 gauge, and 20 gauge. And I sold all that stuff off right before I moved here, I guess.
Got it. I get 9mm from Local Reloaded. There you go. Yeah, I can start my reloading business now. Yeah, right. I got the bullets. Oh, there's a reloader right there, Mr. Elfster. Todd, what's going on? Yeah, pistol ammo is cheap, but it might not be next week, Elfster.
I know I'm thinking about buying this Wolf from Ammunition Depot at 16 cents a round. But the Herders at 17 cents a round. I don't know. I can't see. I used to buy from J&G Sales all the time when I lived in Ohio, but J&G Sales is in Arizona, and so there's an extra tax built in now, and so I have not ordered that from them since I moved here.
Doom Chaser's got a question for us.
What's that?
When do you clean a gun after so many rounds fired? Question mark.
When I feel sorry for it.
Yeah, Matt likes to abuse his pistolas, which is good. Me on the other hand, if I got time, I'll do it after I get done shooting. Some of the guns that I'm shooting though, they have very tight tolerances. They're made for, so I will clean them up. The Glocks and stuff, yeah, I've seen people, and Matt's probably one of them. He'll put quite a few thousand rounds through it before he'll even think about it.
Yeah, generally speaking, I think the last time I cleaned, well, right now is actually a bad time to ask because I just put that new slide on my Gen 3, which means I cleaned the gun, and I let somebody. Yeah, see, I just recently cleaned all my guns. It's usually between 1,000 and 4,000 rounds, somewhere in there. I will clean my pistol.
I had 4,000 rounds. So we got Michelle Loxley out there, and hopefully she doesn't have it, but she says that she has coronavirus, and she's self-isolating in a tent. So
well, there's no hard surfaces to touch. She should be fine.
Yeah. No, hopefully, good luck. Hopefully, that's crazy. I haven't heard from anybody that has the virus. So what are you having the cough and all that kind of stuff? Give us some insight onto how we would know. So when you clean your gun, do you take the time? I take my time, clean it, especially the good ones. I got some very high, expensive ones that I shoot. Those ones I'll take my time, make sure it's oiled well and all that kind of stuff. And then I got ones that, I abuse and just clean them out real quick and call it done. So
so like if I'm reviewing something, then I take it apart, clean it really well. So I clean guns for YouTube, not for me. It's what it amounts to. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the gun in a while, it's because I probably shot like 10,000 rounds through it and it hasn't been cleaned yet.
And you don't want to show off your freaking overly dirty gun and hear about
right. I mean, I'm not going to show it. At least I'm not going to show it as a complete firearm.
Well, we're praying for you, Michelle. Hopefully it works out. What state are you in right now, Michelle? What part of the country?
See, I even cleaned this recently. That sucks.
See, he prides himself on a shitty, dirty gun. Me, when I pull that trigger, I'm like, I hope it's good. Hope it's safe.
It's dry though. Oh, I know what gun is probably nasty right now.
Oh, he's from the UK. Wow. How long have you been sick, Michelle? How long till you noticed it happen and then you decided to quarantine yourself? Kind of sounds like you're in a tent. Crazy info. I haven't talked to anybody that has come down with the Bud Light virus. I have to put Bud Light virus, Michelle, because YouTube, when you put coronavirus down, we kept getting flagged. So I know everybody else puts coronavirus and they don't have an issue, but for some reason I've done it a couple times now and got basically beat up and demonetized on it. Chaser, watch your fever. Most people have no problems. Like cold, it's just easy to pass around. It will overload hospitals fast.
It's an unfair time to ask because, like, this is pretty clean for one of my guns. That's pretty clean for one of my guns, and this is probably the dirtiest one I have right now.
I got this weird check mark on my thing right now. It's weird.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Where?
Like where my logo is, then there's the little YouTube symbol, and then there's a check mark right now. I've never seen that before. 3 days now. I've sort of felt symptoms like I went to the doctors and they said self-isolate and don't come back. Wow. So you have a cough though. Are you having trouble breathing at all? I heard it's very respiratory. I don't know your age, but I know it's been hurting a lot of the people that are, older, the older generation. Yeah, it's probably because I said the C word, the beer word. Yeah, maybe I get 3 strikes and a check out. Johnny Master Arms 32, 42. Okay. Yeah, so you're still young. Good luck. Good luck. Should be good, hopefully. You don't know any people that have it as well? You still traveling back and forth to California? Southern Style 357. I am. I don't know if I want to go back. I have to fly back on the 19th, so in 4 days. And hopefully the airports are shut down because I don't want to go to California. So we'll see. I don't know. Man, that's crazy. Yep, still got the check mark, Rich. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, well, whatever. Doug B, he's going to get stuck in California if he goes. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go back. I'm afraid they're going to say, okay, no more air travel, and I'm going to be stuck in California. Then I won't be able to rent a car because none of the car companies will be open. So that means I'll have to figure out how to hotwire a car. And I'm getting back. At least if I can get to Arizona, maybe Matt can help me out somehow.
I say you only got to get to Tucson.
There you go. So let's see. He's stuck. That check you only get to see because you want to see it. I don't know. I can see it right here. Here, watch. I'll show you. I'll show all of you all. All's y'all. There's a check mark. I don't remember this ever being there. It could be, and I never noticed it. But see right there? What the hell's that mean? I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's because you're on air.
Because I'm live?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where the in the broad. Maybe okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Whatever. How much toilet paper are you using, Michelle? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Everybody's freaking out in the United States, maybe over there as well in the UK. But for some reason, everybody thinks they're going to die of shitting themselves. So I don't know. Fly, that is also a danger, I would think. Yeah, what if now I get in the plane, I don't even care. Like the plane will be jumping all over the place. People will be like, they'll try not to scream, but you can hear them, doing that kind of shit. And I'm just like, whatever. I ain't going to be able to do anything from the back. Ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do. So TB says it could be a strike. Be careful. Verified. Oh, who's texting me? Oh, my buddy's Chris is checking in on me here. It shows how special you are. That's what that means? What is verified for what? Doesn't have a warning, so you're okay. Yeah, it is a green. You would think if it was bad, it'd be like a red check box. All right, moving on.
You're not supposed to show guns.
You can show pictures of guns. Oh, now I got 2 check marks. No, I'm just kidding. You're right, 2. All right, well, we've been talking for an hour and 37 magical minutes, Mr. Matt.
It has been magical, hasn't it?
I want to hit you up and just talk about, I don't want to throw it in the end of this video, but it'd be fun to really talk about the stuff on the southern borders and just do a whole episode of that. So one of these days we'll have to meet up, or not meet up, but meet on YouTube and do just a video on that. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's a lot of shit that people probably don't know about.
No, they don't.
They ought.
And you know what? It's been very quiet about that. With the wall. Like, when's the last time you heard anything about the walls compared to like when Trump first got elected and was pushing the walls? Like everything was walls about walls. Now it's very quiet. We're not talking about drug traffickers. We're not talking about that. But that'll be another show because that's a whole nother hour and a half by itself. Easy.
If anybody's looking for a job, come here. There's a company that's still hiring, a welding company, to help with the wall, to build the wall. And they have the federal contract. A buddy of mine is just working in the yard. He's not even down on the wall. He's working in the yard, and all he's doing 8 hours a day is welding caps on the bollards, on the steel pipe bollards. All he's doing is welding caps on the bollards for $60 an hour.
Fuck.
60 for doing basically remedial welding stuff, not even the high skilled welding. This is basic stuff that you learn day 1 in welding class.
That's nuts. Doom Chaser does tile, so he wants to know if the wall needs tile. We can make it harder to like climb up it. We can put like maybe some of this peanut butter from these MREs that are expired. We'll just rub it all over there, and it'll heat up, and the the desert sun, and it'd be like harder to climb. It's always that. All right. You got anything to tell anybody before we giddy on out?
I have a live stream. My monthly live stream is tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. With guest 1776 or bust. So he'll be on with me tonight, and I've got 2 or 3 videos concerning some AK stuff and some concealed carry stuff that are on deck to come out in the next week. So stay tuned for all that, I guess.
Awesome. The reason why I'm laughing, and Matt knows, last night we were talking on Rich 1911's chat, and I was paying attention but not paying attention, and I thought he said Pacific Eastern Time, and I'm like, what time? And he's Pacific Eastern Time. So that's the inside joke, so you guys know. Levi Cummings says that LAX shut down. I work directly next door to a huge casino, and they actually have closed that casino down. There's usually probably 40,000 people in that building, like a lot of times, and that's shut down. So if I do make it back, it's going to be crazy to see. Think all the food that's sitting in those refrigerators that's basically going bad, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, it was an awesome time. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Florida Bearded Fisherman, you showed up a little late, buddy. Appreciate you showing up, though. Jerry Parker. And Jerry Parker wants to talk about it now. I don't know what Matt's doing. We could always start a new live chat because I got nothing else to do. But I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it on the end of this one. I don't want to put it on the end of this one. So you guys have a wonderful night. Tom O, appreciate you showing up, and the rest of you as well. It's always fun. Do appreciate it, and see you guys on the next one.